had you stayed at Alabama, do you believe your career would have turned out like it did, like it has?
I don't think so, because I learned a lot from leaving Alabama. You know, and I'm not even talking about football-wise.
Okay.
I'm just talking about, like, I learned myself. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about how to interact with other people, and I learned a lot about how to deal with certain situations. I just learned a lot about life. Like, you know, when I left Alabama, I went home. I mean, nobody really know. I was done. I was about to be done with football. I was like, I'm about to go back home and just do whatever. Like, I'm gonna just kick it. You know, and I did that I left it in January 3rd. I left Alabama January 3rd. Like February, I won a month. I had that Pell Grant. I made sure I got that Pell Grant.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that before I get up out of here.
Yeah, I said, I'm gonna get this little 5K and figure something out. January go by, that 5K running out. February, I'm like, okay, I'll make a little something shake, but I'm like, oh, we can't. I gotta figure something out. I take it like an official visit to Clemson. I'm like, I'm kind of just slow playing everything. I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm not just going off what I just dealt with. Like, just mentally, it was a lot. It was taxing, and you know, I'm thinking about, like, man, how could I have dealt with it better? But still, at that point, I'm like, man, whatever. I get arrested in February, like February 16th, 15th, and I'm sitting in the back of the cop car, and the cop like, you ain't no damn role model. You ain't nothing. Da 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 da. And I'm like, that's that like moment of realization, and you like, what am I doing?
Oh, so the cop knew who you were.
Yeah. Cop knew who I was. He like, man, you ain't nothing. You ain't nobody looking up to you. You ain't, man, nobody even know if you still play football, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just back there listening. And I'm like, damn. But it's like 11 o'clock at night. I get to the jail. I ain't get processed till and booked everything till like 4 a.m. And that same cop stood in there and was pointing every time. They was just moving me from cell to cell, wasn't even processing me. He just pointing like, yeah, there go that boy Alvin, like he ain't shit, da 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 da. So I'm just sitting there.
Whoa, what up, bro? Say, bro, I'm already at my lowest. You already got me behind these bars. You ain't got to keep on doing this to me now.
Yeah, you know, so I'm just like, at that point, then I'm like, really, I went straight to Atlanta. I'm like, man, I got the money in my pocket to bail out there. Y'all got me, nah. But then I had to sit back and be like, yo, what is that? Where is that gonna get me? It's not getting me nowhere. I can't do that situation. I called my mom. Mom's wasn't mad. She was just like, what you gonna do? Like, you know, she come and bailed me out, and we took that ride home. And she like, I'm not mad at you, like but you know, you got to figure something out. Next day, I called Clemson. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to let me get out of here. I gotta go. I just gotta get back on track. They like, nah, you know, I done got arrested. It's news, it done hit. Nah, we're not gonna take you. You know, you can go to JUCO and you know, we might take you after you leave JUCO. So I feel some type of way. I'm like, man, damn. They just want me, blah, blah. I'm like, man, okay. So Hutchinson Community College had been calling me this whole time from when I leave Bama to when I'm at home, like up to this point. And I'm like, I'm not going to no JUCO. Like, I can't, what I'm gonna go to
That's a long way from home, because that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's Kansas, right?
Kansas, yeah, Hutchinson Community College. I'm like, man, I'm not going to that, especially not Kansas. I said, bro, I'm from Atlanta. Like, what I'm gonna do in Kansas? It's snowing, blah, blah, blah. So I gotta humble myself at this point. I'm like, I called Thaddeus Brown. He was the coach at Hutch while I was there. I called him. I said, hey, coach, y'all take me? He said, come on. He said, when can you get here? It's the 15th now. Now it's the 16th. He like, the 18th. I'm on a plane to Kansas that Thursday. And then the rest is history.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something before two something.